So once again, I welcome on the class of construction management. So in the last class, I have discussed about the slack time, and after that, I have discussed the value of slack. So the value of slack may be positive, negative, or zero. And after that, I have discussed the probability of to complete a project, and I have discussed the normal deviate. That is z is equal to ts minus te by sigma, where z is the probability factor, ts is the scheduled time completion of the project, and t is the expected time of the project, and sigma is the standard deviation. So today I will discuss the problems based on the program evaluation and review technique. So let us start about the first problem. The expected completion time in days for each activity of the network is shown. Determine the critical path if it is given that the scheduled completion time is 21 days. So this is the network diagram given, and expected time of each activity is given. So our latest allowable time for the event 9 is given, it is 21. So TL is 21. And early expected time for the event 1 is not given, so let us assume this is early expected time is, or early started time is 0. So for event 2 and 3, only one incoming arrow is coming from event 1. So the early starting time for the event 2, it will be 0 plus 4, 4, and it will be t is equal to 0 plus 5, 5. Similarly, for event 5, it will be no incoming arrows coming from the other event. So it will be 4 plus 6, it will be 10. Similarly, for event 4, so no incoming arrow except from 3. So 5 plus 3, it will be 8. And in event 6, two incoming arrow is coming, one from event 3 and another is from event 4. So maximum value we have to take. So 5 plus 6, 11, and 8 plus 2, 10. So maximum value is 11. Similarly for event 7, so event 7 we can write 11 plus 3, 14, and 10 plus 3, 13. So it will be 14. Similarly for event 8, so it will be 8 plus 6, 14, or 14 plus 3, 17. So maximum value we have to take 17. For event 9, so two incoming arrow, one is from event 7 and another is from event 8. So 17 plus 5, 22, and 14 plus 6, 20. So maximum value we have to take, that is TE is equal to 22. So the latest allowable time can be computed as, so in event 7, we can see that only one arrow is, a backward arrow is there from event 9. So 22 minus, sorry, two arrow is backward arrow. One is from event 9 and one is from event 7. So firstly we have to 21 minus 5. So minimum value 21 minus 5 is TL is equal to here 16, and 21 minus 6, so it is 15, and 16 minus 3, so 13. Minimum value we have to take, so TL is equal to 13. Similarly for the event 5, so only one backward arrow from event 7, so 13 minus 3, so it will be 13 minus 3, 10. Similarly for the event 6, so only one backward arrow is there, so 13 minus 3, TL is 10. And for event 4, so two backward arrows, one from event 8 and one is from event 6. So 16 minus 6, 10, and 10 minus 2, 8. 16 minus 6, 10, and 8. So TL is equal to 8. Minimum value we have to take. Similarly here 10 minus 6, 4. So TL is equal to 4. For event 3, so 10 minus 6, 4, and 8 minus 3, 5. So TL is equal to 4. 4 minus 5 minus 1 and 4 minus 4 0. So TL is equal to minus 1. So here we can see that slack value of slack. So slack value is latest allowable time minus early expected time. So minus 1. So slack is minus 1. For event 2, slack is 0. For event 3, it will be 4 minus 5. So slack is minus 1. For event 5, it will be 10 minus 10. So it will be 0. For event 6, it will be minus 1. For event 4, it will be slack is 0. For event 8, 16 minus 17 minus 1. So minus 1. For event 17, for event 7, 13 minus 4. So S is equal to minus 1. And for event 9, 21 minus 22. So S is equal to minus 1. So as I told you in the previous class, the event having the slack value is 0 is called critical event, and path connected by such type of critical event is called critical path. So we can see that there is a no critical path in this network diagram, because it will be starting from here and end up initial event is A1 and finish event is 9. So from here to here there must be one path which have all events should be all events should slack should be 0. So there will be no such path, so no critical event will exist in this network. But if I see that from the initial event to finish event, the for event 1 the slack is minus 1. For event 3 the slack is minus 1. For event 6 slack is minus 1. And for event 7 slack is minus 1. For event 8 slack is minus 1. And for event 9 slack is minus 1. So this is the A1 path which has the all events have the slack is negative, means the event which has the slack value is negative is called supercritical event, and the network or network connected by such event is called supercritical network or path. So we can see here from here 1 to 3, I'm cutting like this 1 2 3, then 5, then 1 3 1 3 6 6, and then, or we can write here 1 3 6 7 8 9. This is the supercritical event. So no critical path is there. 1 2, if I see here 3, if I write here no critical path is present in the network. Similarly 1 3 1 3 6 7 8 9, 1 3 1 3 6 7 8 9. This is the supercritical path. Supercritical path, because all event has slack is negative, and we know that the slack which the event which have the slack value is negative is called supercritical event, and path connected by the this event is called supercritical path. So for this event there is a no critical event, but supercritical event is there. 1 3 6 7 7, then 8, then 9. This is the supercritical event. Second question, a construction company has an opportunity to submit the bid for a construction of new apartment building from the specification provided by the developer. The part network along with the 3 time estimates in a week for each activity is given below. Calculate the critical path and its standard deviation. Probability of completion of the work in 38 weeks. Completion time duration for which the company should bid to provide 95% probability of completing the project. And we have to take the probability factor is 1.75 for the 95% probability. So the network diagram is given for this question, and this is the network diagram, and 3 time estimates is given for each activity. So if I compute the expected time, so the for event activity 1 3, it can also be expected time can be computed as 3 plus T0 plus 4 TL plus TP by 6. So the this is our optimistic time, this one is most likely time, and this will be the pessimistic time. So the expected time can be computed as T is equal to T0 plus 4TL plus TP by 6. So it can be computed as 3 plus 4 into 6 plus 15 by 6. So 24 plus 3 27, and 27 and plus 15 42 by 6. So it will be 7. Similarly for this activity, so 1 plus 3 4 into 3 plus 5. So 18 by 6. So it is 3. And for activity 2 5, 36 plus 6 42 plus 18, 60 by 6 10. And for this activity 8 plus 1 9 plus 3 12 by 6 2, 20 plus 2 22, 22 plus 14. So it will be 36 by 6 6. For this activity 16 plus 2 18 plus 12, 18 plus 12 30 by 6 5. For this event, this activity, so 12 plus 3 15 by 15 plus 1 16, sorry 8 plus 1 9 plus 3 12 by 6, so 2, 10 plus 1 11, 11 plus 17 18 by 6 3 0, 32 plus 1 33 plus 9 42 by 6 7, 16 plus 3 16 plus 19 19 plus 5 24 by 6 4, 24 plus 4 28 plus 8 36 by 6 6, 48 plus 3 51, 51 plus 55 15, so 66 by 6 11. And for this it will be 0. And 36 plus 1 37 or plus 11 48 by 6, so it will be 8. For this activity, so 12 plus 5 17 plus 1 18 by 6 3, 36 plus 4 40 plus 20 60 by 6 10. And here 4 into 4.5, so 18 plus 3 21 plus 9, 21 plus 9 30 by 6 5. So we have computed the expected time for each activity. Earliest expected time for the starting event is 0, so it will be 0 plus 7 7. So for firstly for event 2, earliest expected time 0 plus actually expected time for activity 1 2 we have not computed. 4 3 into 4 12 plus 5 17 plus 1 18 by 6 3. So it will be 3, and 3 plus 10 13. And here firstly for event 4 or event 3, so 0 plus 7 7, 3 plus 6 9, so it will be 9. Similarly 9 plus 5 14, 3 plus 2 5, so it will be 14. 14 plus 2 16, and 3 plus 10 13, so it will be 16. And 14 plus 6 20, it will be 20. 20 plus 4 24, 9 plus 11 20, 24. 20 plus 0 20, 16 plus 3 19, so it will be 20. 20 plus 7 27, 27 plus 3 30, 24 plus 0 24, it will be 30. 27 plus 10 37, 30 plus 5, 35, 24 plus 8, 32. So maximum value we have to take 37. So latest allowable time is also 37. 37 minus 10. Sorry, 37 minus 5. So it will be 32. So TL is 32. 32 minus 3, 29. 37 minus 10. So it will be 27. Similarly for event 8. So 32 minus 0, 32. 37 minus 8. So it will be 37 minus 8. So it will be 29. Similarly, for this event, so it will be 27 minus 7. So TL is 20. 20 minus 0, 20. So it will also 20. So it will be for event 3, we can write. Firstly, we have to write the, so 20 minus 6, 14. So 20 minus 6, 14. TL is 14. Now 14 minus 5, 9, and 29 minus 11. So it will be 18. So the minimum value we have to take 9. Similarly, 20 minus 3, it will be 17. So TL is here 17. Now 14 minus 2, how much? 12. 17 minus 10, 7. And 9 minus 6, 3. So TL is 3. 3 minus 3, 0. 9 minus 7, 2. So it will be 0. So we have to find the event which has slack time is 0, because the event which has slack time is 0, that event is called critical event, and path connected by such type of critical event is called critical path. So firstly we have to compute the slack. So for event 1, S is equal to TL minus T, is will be 0. For event 2, it also 0. TL minus 3, 3 minus 3, 0. For event 3, it will be 0. For event 5, it is 1. Slack is unity. For event 4, it is 0. And for event 7, it is slack is 0. For event 6, 0 minus 20 minus 20, it will be 0. Here for event 8, 29 minus 24, so it will be 5. Here the slack is 0, and here the slack is 32 minus 30, so 2. So slack is 2. For event 11, the slack is 0. So mark the event whose slack is 0. Mark that event. This event has slack 0, so this is critical event. And after that 2. So I am crossing the path connected by critical event 1 and 2, that is critical path. Similarly 2 to 3, this event has slack 0, and this event is also slack 0. So I cross, this event is also critical event. Similarly here 0 and here 1, so this is not critical event. 3, and after that 3 to 4, the slack value is 0. Similarly 4 to 5, it will be this is not critical event, but 4 to 6, 0 and 0. Similarly 6 to 8, so this has the slack value is 5, sorry, it is 5, but here the slack value is 0. So this event is also critical event, and this is also critical event, and this is the slack event 9 slack value is 0, but for the event 10 the slack value is 2. So this is not the critical event. 9 and then 0 and 0, so 11. So this is the critical path. So critical path is 1 2 3 4 6 7 9 11 is the critical path. So if I write the critical path, so critical path is 1 2 1 2 3 4 6. 1 2 3 4 6 6 7 9 11. 6 7 9 11. So this is the critical path, and time taken by this critical path is how much? 37 week. So it will be 37 weeks. So now we have to find the standard deviation along the critical path. So standard deviation along critical path can be computed as according to the central limit theorem, that is standard deviation sigma 1 2 square plus sigma 2 3 square plus sigma 3 4 square plus sigma 4 6 square plus sigma 6 7 square plus sigma 7 9 square plus sigma 9 11 square according to the central limit theorem. So firstly we have to compute the standard deviation along 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 6 6 7 7 9 and 9 11. So firstly we have to compute the standard deviation. Sigma 1 2 is equal to, standard deviation is Tp minus T0 by 6. So for 1 2 the time estimates is given 1 3 5. So 5 minus 1 4 by 6. So it will be 5 minus 1 divided by 6. So 4 by 6 0.67. Similarly sigma 2 3 is how much? Sigma 2 3, for 2 3 14 minus 2. So it will be 14 minus 2 12 by 6 12. 14 minus 2 divided by 6. So 12 by 6 2. Similarly the standard deviation along 3 4 is 12 minus 2. So it will be 1.6 12 minus 2 by 6. So it is 1.67. Similarly the standard deviation along 4 6 is 0.67, and standard deviation along 6 7 7 9 9 11 is 0 1.33 and 2.67. So standard deviation along critical path can be computed along the according to the central limit theorem, that is 0.67 whole square plus 2 square and plus 1.67 square plus 0.67 whole square plus 1.33 plus square plus 2.67 whole square. So it is coming, standard deviation along the critical path is coming 4.07. In third part we have to compute the probability for complete project. We can see the question. We have computed the critical path, standard deviation along the critical path, probability of completion of the work in 38 weeks. So 38 weeks we have to compute the probability. So the value of TS is given 38 weeks, and expected time we have already computed, that is 37 weeks. So we have to compute the probability. So the probability factor Z is equal to TS minus TE divided by sigma. So it will be 38 minus 37 divided by standard deviation. We have computed how much? 4.07. So 4.07. So it will be 1 by 4.07. So value is 1 by 4.07. So the value is 0.246. 0.246. So we have to compute the probability. So we know that when Z is equal to 0, probability is 50%, and when Z is equal to 1, so probability is 84.13%. So when Z is equal to 0.246, so we can compute the probability. So probability PR is equal to how much? So it will be 50 plus 84.13 minus 50 divided by 1 minus 0 into 0.246 minus 0. So it will be how much? It will be 58.39%. Probability is 58.39% when our probability when scheduled completion time of the project is 38 weeks. In fourth part, we have to compute the completion time duration for company should bid to provide 95% probability. Then we have to compute the completion time. So for 95% probability, fourth part, for 95% probability factor is given. How much? So probability factor is 1.79 is the probability factor. Z is given 1.79. So once again, Z is equal to TS minus TE by sigma. So 1.79 is equal to TS minus expected time is 37 week divided by 4.07. So the scheduled completion time is 37 plus 4.07 into 1.79. So it will be 37 plus 4.07 into 1.79. So it is 44.28 week. 44.28 week scheduled completion time when 95% probability to complete the project. So another question I have taken. Following is the activity relationship with their 3 time estimates. Draw the PERT network, find the critical path and variance and time to be allocated for the completion of the project with probability of 90%. And we have to take the probability factor for 90% probability is 1.43. And this is the activity. For activity 1, 3 time estimates 2, 4, 16, and similarly activity 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 7, 3, 4, 4, 6, 5, 6, and 6, 7, 7, 8, it is given. So firstly we have to draw the network diagram, then we have to compute the expected time for each activity, and then we have to identify the critical path. And once we have identified the critical path, then we have to find the standard deviation and variance along that critical path. And after that we have to find the scheduled time of the project when probability is 90%. So firstly we have to draw the network diagram. So activity first initial event is 1 and the final event is 8. So initial event is 1. So if I draw the network diagram, so it will be 1, 2, and the 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 3. This is 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, 7, 3, 4, 4, 6, and 3, 4 is the dummy activity. 3, 4 is the dummy activity. So this is the dummy activity. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 7, 3, 7. So if I draw 3, 7, 3, 7, similarly 3, 7, 3, 4, 4, 6, 5, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, and 4, 5 is also there. 4, 6, 5, 6, then 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 8, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 8. So this is the network diagram we have drawn, and for 7, 8 the time estimate is 2, 5, 8. For 6, 7 it will be 7, 10, 13. 7, 10, 13. For activity 3, 7, it will be for 3, 7. We can see that here. Firstly, for 1, 2, it is 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, it is 2, 4, 6. For 2, 3, it is 8, 11, 20. 8, 11, 20. For 2, 4, 2, 4, it is 4, 7, 16. 4, 7, 16. And for 2, 5, for 2, 5, it is 3, 7, 17. 3, 7, 3, 7, 17. Similarly, for 2, 5, it is 3, 7. 3, 7, 3, 5, 13. 3, 7, 3, 7, it is 3, 5, 13. For the 3, 7, 3, 5, 13. 3, 4, 0, 0. 3, 4, 0, 0, 0. It is a dummy activity. And similarly for 3, 4, 4, 6, 2, 3, 10. 4, 6 is 2, 3, 10. 2, 3, 10. And for 5, 6, it is 4, 9, 20. 5, 6, 4, 9, 4, 9, 20. So this is the network diagram. And firstly, we have to compute the expected time. And after that, we have to identify the critical path. So expected time, now it is the same question as like the second question I have solved. Uh, Firstly, in that question, network diagram is given, and the difference between these two questions is in that question the network diagram is given, but in this question network diagram is not given. So I have drawn the network diagram, and rest of the procedures is same as the previous one. So firstly, we have to compute the expected time, and after that identify the critical path, and along the critical path we have to compute the standard deviation and variance, and after that we have to compute the schedule time to complete the project once the when the probability to complete the project is 90%. So the rest of the procedure is same, so you can solve by yourself.